Well, this seems a little bit like deja vu. Hey Potterpuffs, welcome back to my channel. I've come back quicker than expected, not because I've changed my mind about anything I'm doing. I'm not now about to say, yeah, weekly videos are back, because that would have been a little bit weird of me to say what I did before. That's not the case, but I am back doing what I promised, which is sporadic videos on what I fancy. You guys were very, very supportive in all of the comments to that video. I got so many nice replies. Admittedly, I didn't reply to them, and I'm really sorry about that. It's more a case of I will, and also on this video I'm kind of thanking all of you for the lovely things you've said. I read every single comment, and it meant a lot to me that you guys were very, I don't know, quite relaxed about the decision, in the sense that you just wanted to see what I wanted to create. You didn't say to me, although there was obviously a few people who were disappointed about the lack of Harry Potter content, there was a majority, I would say, who were just like, post whatever you want to. We want to see you, and we want to see what you want to talk about, which makes things a lot easier and also makes me a lot happier to just come back when I feel like it and say hi to you all. I do totally appreciate that some of you will see the title of this video and think, no, this isn't for me, may want to unsubscribe because it isn't the content you expected. As I said before, I will be doing varied content now, and this is the start of it. And we are going to be starting, as you saw from the title, that Animal Crossing has become a big part of my life in lockdown times, basically. And I had inspiration in the bath today that I just really wanted to film a video about Animal Crossing. So many people are talking about it. I have put so much time into my island, and I'm absolutely loving it and want to share that enthusiasm with all of you. So that's the video today. Let's get on with it. If you are new around here and you'd like to subscribe, I am doing sporadic videos. I can't say now that I'm going to be a YouTuber who's constantly uploading, because I'm not, but I am going to be around, and if you guys do enjoy this Animal Crossing video, then I'll probably be tempted to make more of them. So tell me and show me that you want to see more. On YouTube, there are more than enough videos right now about this game. It is everywhere. You can't really escape it. It's on Facebook, it's on Twitter, it's on Instagram, it's on YouTube. And I, for one, have been loving all of the Animal Crossing devoted channels and just all of the content and fun features that this game has to offer. I did used to play the game, so I played it first of all on my 3DS in 2014. And that game was called Animal Crossing New Leaf. For those of you who are on my channel hoping to watch a video about me and don't know what this game is but would like to know, it's a life simulation game. It's similar, but not at all the same, as The Sims. It's just got aspects because you can design your world. This version of the game has probably got more aspects similar to The Sims than others because of all of the design and crafting elements, but it's a lot more relaxed. It's all about kind of escapism. It's about building your world from scratch. There are no goals. That sounds weird. There are little goals. You need to pay off your house. You need to kind of build up your population on your island and shops. But there's no like time limit. It's very relaxed, and that's why so many people who are avid gamers or just dip in and out kind of gamers, they love it because it's just so chill. That's the point of the game. It is chill and anyone can play it, and I think that's why since this game's been out, so many people in lockdown have rushed to try and get a Switch, which is the console you can play it on, or a Switch Lite, just so that they can get a piece of this escapism in their lives. It's incredible, and it's so diverse. There's so much in it. It's just packed with features. You wouldn't find many games that would give you so much joy and so much to do. It's weird. It's like a game with nothing to do, but it has so much to do. You tell me. And this is kind of why, when I first got the older version of Animal Crossing New Leaf, it was a game I played immensely. I put 50 hours into it, which is the most I played any DS game, even though I had quite a lot. I just didn't play it as religiously. And also when I got it, I just didn't understand what I was meant to be doing. I was like, so am I just meant to be picking fruit and chopping trees? And it just didn't seem like there was much to it. I didn't realise that there was so many almost Easter eggs, which is what you would get in DVDs when there's special features you don't know about. And this game is just full of hidden secrets. So unless you understand that, then it can be a little bit confusing. But honestly, it's almost made me want to also play the 3DS one more, because I didn't unlock half of the stuff in that one. But I loved it enough that I knew that I had to pre-order New Horizons. And boy, was I glad I did, because it came literally the day before I started working from home and coronavirus like kicked off and we were all in lockdown. So it couldn't have come at a better time. Talking about if you don't really understand kind of the concepts of the game, and I will speak in a second all about my island and what I've done with my 250 plus hours, which is not clickbait at all. I have spent 250 plus hours. I can show you on my Switch. I know there are people that have definitely spent way more time on it, so it's not like I'm saying this is the most impressive thing in the world. I'm just saying it's a lot of time for me personally to spend on one game in the first 6 weeks. And that is what I've done. I bought this guidebook just a few weeks ago and it's incredible. It was a little bit expensive. It was, I'd say £25. So yeah, quite expensive, but it's got so much in it. Look how thick it is. And it tells you all of the features of the game that you need to know to begin with. And it kind of gives you all of the hints and tips and like little Easter eggs. It tells you all about it. It's got catalogues of every single piece of furniture that you can use to kit out your house. It's got everything in here. So I've been using it to kind of fill out my Critterpedia, which is something that's big in the game where you can collect bugs and fish. I'm not going to go through all the features because I know a lot of you who are watching this will understand it completely. But there's so much to learn about it, and YouTube is your friend. It will teach you everything you want to know about the game. So I bought this, I've been going through it religiously. I also, just before the game came, bought some amiibo cards, just the one pack, because it's the kind of thing that I will just keep buying. So I was like, one pack, that is it. And it's quite magical because inside you do get only a few characters. I already had one amiibo card. And these were the characters I got. And I didn't notice at the time, as cute as I thought they were, absolutely was very happy with the cards I received. Freckles, who now is a resident on my island, has my birthday. What are the chances that in my one pack of amiibo cards I do get Freckles, who has 19th of February, as their birthday? It all depends on how seriously you want to take the game, and for me I've taken it quite seriously. I've built up strong relationships with all of my islanders. I'm really quite attached to some of them now, too much. I've also worked extremely hard on terraforming, which is something you unlock after about 10 days of gameplay. You have a certain kind of story at the beginning to follow to get things unlocked. And once you unlock terraforming, you can change your cliffs, your rivers. It's amazing. But I've kind of kept it quite similar to the island layout I originally got because I don't want to lose the deserted island feel. I don't want a concrete jungle. I live in the countryside anyway, so I'm quite attached to seeing some grass, seeing my beach, seeing my rivers. I will definitely make big adjustments over time, but at the moment I'm totally happy with the little things I'm doing. I've been working on creating residents' beautiful gardens. They've all got really great personalities. Some are more similar than others, and so I've kind of made them gardens that reflect how they act and the things they like. And one of my favourite things they do, mine absolutely love to sing. So I often find them singing songs around the island, and I'm going to work on a concert hall soon. I've made an entrance, I've worked on my house. There's just been so much to do. Meanwhile, paying off my bills, not my bills, I've been paying off my house loan. It's just endless. I've been trying to catch specific seasonal fish. It's lovely to appreciate the seasons in game. That's just another great thing. Let's try and get some kind of, I don't know, structure to this video though. Next thing I kind of want to show you is my Animal Crossing journal. So I made this myself. This is something that has helped me to spend even more hours on the game. So I bought the journal off Etsy, and all of these stickers you see on Redbubble. These are my 4 favourite islanders. So this is Shari. This is Hamlet, Freckles, and Pudge. And there's like 8 main personality types. So we've got a kind of sweet personality type, Peppy, Jock, lazy. Lazy is pretty hilarious. Inside, I've worked on my list of bugs and fish, my move-in dates of my islanders, my flowers. There's just so much. So you can just use the guide and my journal to basically start, I don't know what the idea of this is, other than kind of capturing my Animal Crossing life in paper form. And it's so fun to use your journaling skills and like pens to just create something to remember every step of your island, because it will change and evolve so much over the years. A lot of people say Animal Crossing is a game that you just kind of can play for years to come. There's some really heartwarming videos on YouTube about it. A lot of people put most time into things like their house, and I probably have put less time into my house, more time into island development at the moment. So I think what you guys really want to see is the island itself. So I'm going to turn my Switch on and I'm going to try and show you as best as I can what I've done so far.
So here is my Animal Crossing island. It's called Sea Life, and a few people have questioned me on why my island is called Sea Life. The reason being, Sea Life is meant to represent the kind of chill, relaxed lifestyle that you would have on an island. It's meant to represent the fact that you are seeing life before you. So you're seeing the bugs that you're collecting, the fish that you're collecting. You're watching your islanders develop as people and building relationships. And the whole point of the game is to appreciate the world around you. So that's why Sea Life to me was a perfect name. Not only that, but I did think about the Sea Life Centre. So it's kind of like a play on words. And it's also it's spelt differently, so it's spelled Seelife, and my flag is like a magnifying glass to kind of symbolise seeing life. So I actually think it's a really clever name and I'm happy with it. So at the beginning, Isabel, she'll tell us what's going on. I haven't put the sound on purely because I'm not really sure what happens with games and copyright, so I can't be bothered to risk it. And I'm just going to play it like this. So this happens to tell you what day of the week it is, and it's pretty much the only way in lockdown that I know what day it is. Okay, so outside I have a flower garden. Now I only did this in the last few days. It's very pretty. I've used different types of flowers. You can grow many on the game. Some of them are hybrids. Quite a few here are hybrids which have been gifted to me or I've grown myself. How do I move doing this? Here we go. Over here I have a very cute little painting set, and that was gifted again on the game, and I've set up my house, and this custom path was designed by me. There's a tool where you can design game like outfits and also pathways, and it can customize a lot of the things that you buy in the game. It just makes things truly unique. It's very fun, but also quite fiddly. So inside, I have a radio playing a different KK Slider song in every room. KK Slider is a dog. He comes to play music on your island, and he has an amazing eclectic taste in music. And so I'm a massive fan of his, and I do like to play his music. I have a specific kind of furniture theme in here, so you can see it's called a cute furniture set, and I've got it in the minty green colour. Everyone says they love the lava lamp, so I'm expecting comments about the lava lamp. Yesterday I caught a frog, which is over here. Now it's my pet. You can see over here I've got a little ink set, and that has got a picture of me and John, because we're actually able to put photos in the game. It's just so clever. Oh, we can barely see. I like the lights off in this room, but you can't really see at the moment. Here we go. So this is another little furniture set I'm collecting. It's a beautiful interactive wallpaper, which is the rainforest, and I've loved decorating this room in the last few days. I feel like this video is going to be exceptionally long. Okay, and then in the room on the left, we have a kitchen, one of my favourite rooms. And I've put pictures of my islanders on each wall. I would tilt the camera around, but it all gets a bit fiddly holding the camera in one hand. You can see there are posters. I've got a little toaster, a little wood burner. Absolutely loving designing stuff on this game. Now if we go outside, so that's my garden, as you can see. If I walk into things, that's because I'm looking through my phone to move around. So right to the left. Oh, this is Opal, my elephant. Oh, I'm in the way of her now. I won't stop and chat because we're doing this. this is my entrance. Oh, I have some flowers that shouldn't be growing there. When you water your flowers, new ones can pop up randomly, so that's what's happened. But this is my entrance to sea life. As you can see on the canvas to the left, that is my town flag, which is displayed on the town hall and also the airport. I've got some flowers, some waterfalls. All of this has been done with terraforming, and I've made little signposts and customised them, bought some bushes. There's a lot going on. And I've made lovely resident gardens. I won't go through every single one, but let me just give you a little taste of what I've done. I've done some heart-shaped pathways. But my very, very favourite part... Oh yeah, I made a snack station for my lazy villager who loves snacks. And now my islanders will wear his merch. This is what I mean. I've had so much time on my hands. I've just spent endless amounts of time customising this game. This is the shop. And here we have Olive's garden. She loves to read, so she's got a very relaxed space. I have all of the different various fruits. And this is some more houses up here. So you get the idea. I've still kept the theme pretty much of just normal Animal Crossing living. I haven't changed too much yet because I'm quite happy with things, but there will be bigger changes over time. I have a place to watch shooting stars. I often just sit in certain areas for the ASMR kind of aspects. So if I jump across 1 second, this river, here we go, not too bad. So you can look out on certain nights, clear nights for shooting stars. And this is a spot that I like to do it. I've got 2 little futons. I've got the running water, the sound of the fire and the sea. So I've done it on purpose. So it's just a really nice relaxing sound. Sometimes I'll colour and just have this on in the background. Never has there been an Animal Crossing game with so much to do though. I don't know if I'd have been able to spend as long on the others because there wasn't all of the options to kind of make your town so much your own. Nowadays there is, and it's just incredible. I can think of like 10 things I want to do on this game today already, and then obviously more for other days. There's just so much. And it depends on what mood you're in as to what you want to do that day. Sometimes you may not feel like doing much, so you can just go and pick some fruit. Other days you may want a massive project, in which case it's a perfect day for you to spend maybe terraforming. Other days you might just want to hang out with the residents. It is pretty much a second life because there's just so much opportunity for different things. This is my pockets where I'll store items. I'm trying to think if there's anything other than what I've shown you that I really want to show you. Let's see. That's Hamlet's house. So you may be looking at this and thinking, oh wow, I've seen like way more developed islands. And I've more done little subtle things, so you may not notice as much of what I've done compared to some people, but that's only because I haven't really changed up the landscape too much. Believe me, I have filled my time with so much. And this is my craft bench.
So what are like my favourite things to do on the game? I think my favourite thing has to be probably interacting with the other islanders. Some people are very picky with which ones move to the island. I'm not really like that. I like to see what different ones I get, but there are certain ones that I'm like, I really want this character, and in the guide it details all of them. So what have I spent 250 hours doing? It's hard to say because every day brings unique things. You have events. I've done the fishing tournament, I've done the Easter challenge where you were collecting eggs from around the island and crafting furniture. I've probably changed my room at least 4 or 5 times now. I've met up with lots of friends on the game, which has been a particular highlight. I've been selling turnips in the stock market. I've been doing terraforming. Oh, I just forgot to show you like one of the best areas in my whole island. Why did I do that? We're going to have to switch back and see it a second.
Okay, so this is actually the area I spent the longest on so far, and this is the main town square, which you cannot change, but what you can change is obviously the land around it. So I've kind of made it bigger. I've made a little concert space here, which is going to be a lot better. It's not really a concert space at the moment, it's just some musical instruments. I have on this side another random flower sprouted. This is my cherry blossom cafe. Obviously it goes with my name, and lovely Hamlet, who is one of my favourite islanders, is modelling my cafe at the moment, having a drink out of a John and Bloss mug. Can you actually see that? It's so adorable. I bought all of these tables and customized them. I actually made the tables. I bought these little stools and set them up with different items. I created the custom pattern on the floor. I crafted these trees. There's just so much to it. It's honestly so fun. Oh, Pudge is about to ask me a question. I feel like I need to talk to him. But that was something that I really enjoyed creating for my island. Over here we have some little snacks and a little tea area.
So that was fun, wasn't it? I enjoyed talking to you guys about Animal Crossing. If you do have any questions about Animal Crossing, about what I'm doing in general, drop them in the comments down below. Give this video a nice big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I'm happy that I came back to see you all, and I hope you guys are happy that I came back to see you all. I will sporadically return. And yeah, this was fun. I really enjoyed our little coffee catch up without a coffee. Bye!